iamzomedia, and you know when they see the iamzomedia, you know the saying. That's one of them ones. 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 Iamzomedia, and you know what it's saying. That's one of them ones. 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 Yo, Prince, doing the most, hold the crown with a steady hand. Break down the game for the pros and the Betty fans. Got the podcast on the go in the second cam. So when the ball hit the floor, then I let it jam. This the channel that they clicking and clicking and clicking again. iamzomedia, what up, though? That's one of them ones. iamzomedia, and you know when they see the iamzomedia, you know the saying. That's one of them ones. 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 iamzomedia, and you know what it's saying. That's one of them ones. 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 Yo, 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 yo. Yo, Prince doing the muscle crown with a steady hand. Break down the game for the pros and the Betty fans. Got the podcast on the go in the second cam. So when the ball hit the floor, then I let it jam. This the channel that they clicking and clicking and clicking again. iamzomedia, what up, though? That's one of them ones.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to iamzomedia for the live play-by-play for Oregon versus Texas. But until that game comes on in the next about 45 minutes, we're going to pop into Duke versus Baylor. Again, Duke is up 38-16 at halftime with a commanding lead. LSU, again, won versus in a blowout fashion, scoring 100 points and defeating a team by 50 or more in consecutive games. I think that's an NCAA women's or men's record. Man, that was a great game. Shout out to Floyd J. Johnson. Shout out to Michaela Williams. Shout out to Joyner, who came in with some big effort on the boards. Caval had a great first half on the boards and protecting the rim. Richard, limited turnovers, ran the system Kim Mulkey wanted to run, looked good out there, looked under control. Fuwale did have some foul trouble, but outside of Fuwale's foul trouble, she did what she was supposed to do. She didn't try to be extra. So it was a good overall team win. Again, for LSU, winning in the round of 32 or the round of 64 is not an ultimate goal. Winning in a round of Elite 8 or Sweet 16 is not an ultimate goal as well. LSU is a championship or bust team. Flaw J has played her final game at the PMAC. Shout out to the PMAC and all the legends that have played there. In my opinion, Flaw J will go down as one of the greats in LSU history of women's basketball, on the court and off the court. Shout out to her for winning the off the court community award as well. Shout out to Flaw J, great LSU career. Will definitely go down as one of the greats. Will definitely always get love every time she shows back up to a game. Every time she's mentioned, will definitely be mentioned in conversations as far as the women's greats to come through LSU. So shout out to her all the way from Atlanta to come and give her talent to the southern state of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Man, so shout out to Flaw J. Shout out to MK and the freshmen from this season that'll be back next year. But for this year, we got ultimate goals of championship or bust. And as long as they got that mindset, LSU can beat anybody with the talent that they have. So we'll see where they actually end up. We'll see who ends up meeting them. I think LSU can at least minimum get to the Final Four. So we'll see what that looks like. I think they will be playing, if they do reach the Final Four, it'll probably be against UCLA, if I'm looking at the brackets correctly. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I think if they get to the Final Four, it will be against UCLA. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't got the bracket in front of me, so I'm looking at the top of my head. I think it'll be UCLA, where they'll get their toughest challenge. And of course, UCLA did defeat them last year to make to in the Elite Eight to make their Final Four appearance. Where I think they lost to South Carolina, I think it was, or no, who did UCLA lose to last year in the Final Four? Was it South Carolina or was it UConn? I forgot who it was. I think it was South Carolina that they lost to. I think it was. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But again, we're gonna check out this game right here. Duke versus Baylor. Again, Baylor has a commanding lead coming out of halftime. The second half is about to kick off. Again, LSU defeating Texas Tech by a wide margin. The winner of this game plays LSU, which is looking like it's going to be Duke. LSU did defeat Duke earlier in the season, the last week of December, in a 93-77 victory on Duke's home court. So it hopefully it plays out the same way and LSU reaches the Elite Eight. But it looks like Duke will be possibly playing unless Baylor goes on a run right here in the second half. Baylor will probably be going home, and Duke will be advancing to play LSU in the Sweet 16. But let's lock in though, man. Okay, LSU will meet UCLA in the Elite Eight. So Elite Eight is where LSU might get their toughest challenge. Baylor inbounds. Top of the key. Swings. Pick and roll. Swings it back right, looking to get it inside. Not there. Hands it off. Great defense by Duke right here. Great defense by Duke. Baylor cannot get a shot off and a shot clock violation. Great defense by Duke coming out of halftime. Shout out to Thomas right there. Great defense by Thomas right there. That was good defense by Thomas. Duke back the other way. Left wing, drive, pull up, midi, no good. Rebound Baylor. Fournier gets the rebound, swings it out. Great rebound there. Thomas again with her consecutive back-to-back great defensive efforts right there. Baylor inbounds, handoff, jump shot. Baylor get the offensive board. Another three and fouled on the play. Come on, Fournier with the foul, knowing she's in foul trouble. Stay on your feet, Fournier. And Scott will be going to the line to shoot three. Again, Duke up 38-16 with a great lead. But come on, Fournier. That's number 5. That's number 3. And you ain't even have to foul right there. You could have just stood there and put your hand up. Scott makes the first of 3. Toby heads to the bench with 3 fouls, 13 points. Yeah, she went to Baylor. And T. Scott makes all 3 free throws. 38-19, and Baylor puts on the press. Axon Jackson hands the ball off. Mayer swings it. Nelson misses it and tips it out of bounds. Baylor ball. Nelson, you got to knock that down. Axon Jackson not having a good game. I mean, her team's winning, but she's not having a good shooting game. She's only 2 for 9 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. And Baylor almost travels right there. Thomas guarding up top, swings it. Mayer swings it. Scott with another shot, no good. Axon Jackson comes up with the rebound, passes ahead to Mayer. And she throws it out of bounds. Mayer couldn't get it to Robinson. I don't know why people still pass the ball low to bigs. It's hard to reach down there, especially when you're moving fast. And we got a travel on Baylor right there. Or did they call a foul? Yeah, Bugs with the travel right there. Baylor need to pick it up. Oh, steal by Baylor right there. Find Leroy with the steal on the press. Foul on the play. 38-21. I just said that Baylor needs to pick it up a little bit. They not playing with no energy. Inbounds it. Nelson. Off of Nelson. Nelson, what are you doing? You can't. That's on the inbounder right there. You can't give her the ball in that predicament. And then Man and Robinson go to the same spot. 38-21, and Baylor's turning up the pressure. Johnson, and she's fouled right there. Inbounds. Bugs to Scott, no good. Rebound Bugs. Scott, top of the key. Loses it a little bit. Guarded by Mayer. 1-on-1 with Mayer. Scott drives left. Up, no good. Great defense by Mayer right there. Action Jackson. Pushing it back the other way. She pulls it out a little bit. She said, take your time. Let's run this play right quick. Pick and roll. Jackson pulls up for three. No good. She's 1 for 6 from three. Rebound Bugs. Van Guytenbeek passes it off to Bugs. Back to... Oh, and block. It looks like by Jackson right there. Mayer for three. Right wing. That's good. They needed that to get this momentum back. 20-point lead. 41-21. Lance said Duke trash, 30 and a half. Now, I'll say this. Baylor is a better team than Texas Tech. Bugs inbounds. Beak going back the other way. Guarded by Mayer. And Beak loses it. Picks up by Bugs. Bugs hands it off. Almost out of bounds off of Font Leroy. They actually call it off of Font Leroy. Thomas is a pest on defense. Hey, you see Thomas? Remember we was talking about earlier about Michigan? That's what Thomas needs. I mean, Michigan needs. Michigan needs a Thomas type of player. Like a dirty work wing. They need one of those. If Michigan get one of them this offseason, they're going to be dangerous. And Beak fouls Mayer in the back court. Robinson inbounds. Off to Mayer. Mayer drives. Pulls it back out. Jackson, top of the key. Guarded by Scott. Thomas, back to Jackson. Jackson drives. Pull up midi. That's no good. Rebound Robinson with the and one. 43-21. Where y'all think, from watching this, where y'all think LSU can take advantage of Duke at? Because this game, I think this game is over. I don't think Baylor can beat Duke. So let's start analyzing LSU versus Duke. Jackson, Mayer for three. That's no good. Thomas tries to save it. Couldn't get to it. And Thomas draws the foul. But I think they call it on her. Nelson tried to save it. Thomas tried to draw a charge on Bugs. Uncle J.E. said LSU got too many bigs for Duke. Lance said everywhere. We all love sports. Say Duke play tough defense. Duke got to find a way to score. Yeah, Duke don't score. Duke does not score a lot. Duke don't score a lot. And Talea with the air ball three, man. Come on. Now, hold on though. Now, Duke, the thing about Duke is Duke got a backcourt of defenders that actually about that life. So I'm actually to see, because I know Lawson is a okay coach. So I'm interested to see if she make adjustments against LSU this time from watching film. So I'm interested to see how Thomas, Mayer, and Jackson guard LSU's backcourt. That's what I'm interested to see. How they guard LSU backcourt. How Thomas, Mayer, and Action Jackson guards, and Fournier guards LSU's backcourt. But I think Fournier gonna kind of be probably on. Fournier gonna guard Johnson in the front court. I don't think she's gonna be in the backcourt and on wings a lot. She might end up on Flaw J sometimes, but I don't think Lawson wants Fournier guarding Flaw J. She ain't quick enough. Oh, they were definitely getting fried. Now, Duke did start that game off good. If you watch that game, remember, Duke did start that game off good. I don't know if they were leading after the first quarter, but I remember it being close. Somebody go check out. Can somebody go check that out for me? I don't know if I think Duke was leading or it was like a tied game after the first quarter. But that, like, from then on, LSU just started frying them. I don't remember though. Can somebody check that out for me? Was Duke leading or was it like tied? Or maybe LSU was up one? It was close. It was close. Because Duke came out on fire. Like, Duke came out on fire. I can't remember if, like, because LSU was like shooting good the entire game, so I can't remember if like Duke had like a lead. Somebody go look at the little per quarter stat. Yeah, I remember that, Lilac, because I remember that. That was in the second half, I think. That was like in the third quarter when that happened. Because Flaw J had hit a three and turned to Duke bench. I think it was in the third quarter. Because Flaw J was mad at Lawson for the FIBA Cup. Floyd J had them DNPs, man. But didn't Duke lead in the first quarter of that game? I can't remember. Okay, Lance, they led. I remember Duke getting off to a hot start and then they just cooling all the way off. Like they just couldn't find the bucket, man. I remember Duke getting off to a hot start in that game. Cause I remember that because I was a little nervous. I was like, oh Lord, LSU finally playing a ranked team. Cause I think Duke was like the first ranked team LSU played. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Oh wow, Duke getting 2 free throws off of the Beak foul. Guyton Beak. I just say Beak. I ain't saying all of that. So anytime I say Beak, that's what I'm talking about, Guyton Beak. But I'm not saying no Guyton Beak. My name Beak, in my opinion. Mayer at the free throw line misses the first. Makes the second, 1 or 2, 44-21. You're right, B. Will. I'm not saying all that, man. Axon Jackson, guarded by Beak, swings it inside. And Robinson with the lay-in off the assist by Mayer. Bugs, drives, pull up, midi, no good. Rebound Thomas. Mayer back the other way. Nelson and Mayer couldn't get on the same page right there and turns it over. Dang, couldn't get the shot to go. But Dang go shoot 2. Oh no, Dang getting benched, man. They done took Dang back out the game, man. Dang played Dang had 1 shot and then took my dog back out, man. Beat drives and swallowed up by Robinson. Nah, for real, they should have kept her. Them losing Oluche was that was a big loss. Oluche was a big loss. Cause they don't got no real they don't got no real score. Like losing Oluche was a huge loss. A huge loss. It won't look like it during the regular season, but in March Madness, that's a huge loss. Beak makes the first of two, 46-22. Man, Baylor got 22 points. Robinson with the rebound. Axon Jackson pushing it back the other way. Mayer drive, no good. Rebound Suggs. Jump ball with Thomas. I mean, no, that's Mayer. Mayer guarded by Scott. Swings it. Axon Jackson for three. That's no good. 1 for 7 from three. Scott drives and she's fouled. She'll shoot two. Talking about they making Kim Mulkey look bad. Man, no. Jackson, fast break layup. 48-24. Abraham couldn't get it. And Thomas beating Abraham down the floor. Man, 50-24. Get them up out of here, man. Scott, no good. Mayer pushing. Rebound, put back. Thomas off the offensive glass. 52-24. Man, Baylor don't want to play, man. They quit, man. Baylor don't want to play. Bugs drives. Beak drives. Top of the glass. $52-26. Put back by Baylor. Yeah, Lilac. Duke took their heart, man. Duke took their heart, man. Talia drives, and she banks it off the glass. 52-28. That was a tough basket right there. Tough bucket right there. That was a tough bucket. And who that is? Talia fouls Thomas. Thomas makes boat. 54-28. 40 seconds left in the third. This game needs to be over with, man. Leroy misses the three. Now we about to get to Texas. Texas play in about 15 minutes. Y'all just stick around. Texas starts in about 15 minutes. Texas plays actually right after this game on the same channel. So once this game ends, then Texas comes on. So we can get the Matty buckets, man. Y'all be hating on Matty buckets, man. Nah, she hit her arm a little bit. Oh yeah, yeah. That game was fire, man. That game was fire. We all love sports. End of the third quarter, 54-29. Go get yourselves a water break, man. Anybody want something from the store? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. Jackson makes her first, finally makes the three, 2 of 9 from the three, 10 points, 57-29 Duke. Mayer swings it. Robinson for 3. That's no good. Rebound Baylor. Beak pushes it back the other way. Beak drives, pulls it back out. Looking to get a shot off. And a foul on, looks like Robinson again. Hey, y'all go check out my post I just made, man. 57-30, man. 57-30. Hey, these referees, man, y'all gotta stop doing all this, man. Just let the game go, man. Damn. How many minutes left in this game? 8 minutes left in this game. Texas plays in 10 minutes. There is no way in the world that this game, these last 8 minutes, should go into 5 o'clock, man. We don't need no commercials. We don't need no fouls called. Man, we don't need none of that, man. I hate when referees start extending games for no reason in blowouts. Mayer drives, clean step back. Oh, she misses the 3. That would have been on Sports Center, man. That would have been on Sports Center. She would have hit that. Fifty-seven 32. Robinson with another three. That's no good. Stop shooting threes, Robinson. Mayer for three. That's no good. Talia Scott pushing it back the other way. She pulls up for three. That's no good. Rebound on the play. Come on, man. Let's get it over with. Man. Hold on. Come on, man. Stop. Hey, look, man. There should be a runoff, man. There's no way in the fourth quarter up 20 or more, the clock should stop. If you up 20 or more in the fourth quarter, the clock should not stop. They had 3 quarters to tie the game up or bring it within 20. If you up by 20 in the fourth quarter, the clock should not stop. I'm sorry. Jackson for 3. I mean for 2. 59-32. Rebound by Fournier. Why Fournier still in the game? Nelson for 3. That's no good. Rebound Thomas. Fournier pulls it out. Action Jackson setting it up. Inside. Fournier. She'll be going to the line. LSU will have their hands full with Fournier down low though. And that little mid to low post. Thomas still playing hard defense. Nothing easy, man. 61-32. $61-34. 6 minutes left in the ball game. Nelson off the glass. 63-34. 29-point ball game. Yeah, that's what I was wondering why they brought Fournier back anyway. What you brought her back in the game for? Hit that like button, man. I only got it's telling me I got 8 likes, man. Hit the like button, man. If you're not a member of my channel, become a member, man. The link is in the chat, man. Become a member. Abraham lays it in. I don't see how they be playing with all that hair. That's talent. That's hey, when they be having all that hair, that's talent, man. I call that talent because I don't see how they be playing with all that hair in their face. I call that a talent, man. That's that's a talent in itself, man. Again, man, hey, go check out what I just posted on my channel, man. I wish they could run the clock. I could not watch this. That's what I'm saying, man. They driving me right now. Hey, look, if you up 20 in the fourth quarter, there should be no commercials. There should be no stop clocks after fouls. There should be no dead ball stop clocks unless you fouling. Like even when you shooting free throws, the clock should run. Hey, do me a favor. Go back to my last video and click the hype button, man. Go back to my LSU versus Texas Tech video and click the hype button. For real, Texas supposed to come on in 2 minutes, but on the channel itself, Texas don't come on till after this game. Is on the same channel. It just doesn't come on till after. Hey, but all of y'all, man, go to my last video and click the hype button. Get me in the algorithm, man. Get me in the algorithm. Go hit the hype button. I ain't been on YouTube in a minute, but somebody just told me make sure your people hit the hype button. So I'm just transferring the message to y'all. Somebody told me to make sure y'all hit the hype button. So I'm just telling y'all hit the hype button. I don't know what that actually do because I don't think it was on YouTube when I got off and took my break. I think that's something new. So I don't know what it technically does, but go hit it so I can see what it does. I don't know what it's really about. It gives you a boost. It gives you a boost of visibility. Okay. Well, y'all go hit that so I can give me a boost of visibility. 63-36, man. 5.5 left in the fourth quarter. Come on, man. Run the clock, man. Dang. I ain't trying to jinx us. I'm just saying LSU gonna win the championship, man. Bugs, top of the key, swings it. Beak, drives on Mayer, swings it. Corner three, no good. Offensive rebound, Bugs. Man, Bugs playing hard out here, man. Bugs playing hard out here, man. Shout out to Bugs, man. LSU need a Bugs type of player. LSU needs a Bugs, straight up. Man, hit that like button, man. Yeah, I think Bugs is a senior. Be Will. I think she is a senior, man. Man, come on, man. Wrap this game up, man. What time the Texas game start? Come on. Oh, it's live on ESPN News. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Let me get to Texas, man, because I don't know what this is about. They trip. Okay, Texas is underway. Let me switch this, man, because they tripping, man. Rori Harmon, top of the key. Last touch by Oregon right there. Oregon up 2-0. 9:02 left in the first quarter. Let's go, man. Hit the like button, man. Let's go, man. Matty Book, right corner, and you already know that's water. Let's go, man. You already know that's water. Let's go, man. 2-2. Foul on Texas right there. This gonna be a good game right here, y'all. This gonna be a good game. Oh, MJ, you went to Texas? I ain't know that. I ain't know you went to Texas, MJ. Shout out to the Longhorns, man. And Jenkins on the board. I mean, no, that's Jacobs on the board. 4-2. Oregon up 2. Matty Book back to Rory. Rory swings it back to Matty Book. Same spot, same result. Same spot, and Rory with the steal. Bad entry pass right there. No good. Offensive rebound. Carlton, let's go. Let's go. 6-4. Carlton with the putback. Oh, they call a foul right there. And one. Seven six. Oregon up one. Rori Harmon back the other way. Lee back to Rori Harmon. Rori Harmon, no good. Short, front of the rim. Oregon back the other way. Oregon up one. Swing, three. That's good. 10-6. Oregon up four. Jacobs, 2 for 2 from the field. Come on, Texas, get your shit together, man. Matty Buck, same spot, different result. Missed it. Oh, almost comes up with the offensive board. Oregon, back the other way. Bell for 3, air ball. Come on, Bell. Rory swings it to Maddie. Maddie back to Rory. Rory, top of the key. Rory drive, pulls it back out. Swing. Lee up and under, and that's good. Jacobs, top of the key. Guarded by Cunningham. Great defense right there. Oregon hits another three, 13-8. Texas, you playing sloppy basketball right now. Maddie Book, same spot, same result. Hey, when they gonna stop letting Maddie catch the ball right there? That's her 4 shot. She 3 for 4 from that same spot. And Texas with the pressure. Oregon turns it over. Lee misses the shot. Oregon comes up with the rebound, pushing it. Long, that's no good. Rori, top of the key, directing traffic, swings it to Maddie. Maddie drives right. Maddie to the rim, off the glass, and that's what Maddie does. 12-13. Oregon up 1. Maddie with 8 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Rori with the great defense. Texas in transition. Rori pulls it back. She drives. 1-on-1. Rori fade away. And 1 for Rori Harmon. Texas takes a 1-point lead with Rori going to the line to make it a 1-possession game. 13-14. Timeout on the floor. Texas is realizing that they're depending on Long to create their offense. Hey, AJ, let me know if you want to pull up, man. I'll drop the link for you, man. Let me know if you want to pull up. Texas is realizing that Long is depending on their defense. That Oregon is depending on Long to create their offense. That's what's going on right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you go hype up my click the hype button on the LSU versus Texas Tech game and hit the like button over here. Hey, B Will, stop hating, man. That wasn't no flop, man. Stop hating, B Will. Stop hating, man. Man, that wasn't no foul, man. Stop hating, man. Hey, B Will, if you want, you can come up too. I'm on it. Oh man, you grilling? It is hot out. It is hot in Texas today. AJ, it is hot out here. What's going on, Bear? Shout out to Bear, man. Hit that like button. Go hype up my previous video. Again, hit the like button, hype up the video. If you're not a member of iamzomedia, the link is in the chat. can't get down here until like 10 o'clock, right? Check out. Oh, birthday, see if he'll let us keep it on his house. I mean, like, I don't about the birthday. She just been cat for a week ago. Okay, all right. Yeah. It was something over the car. Matty Book with the lay in and one. Texas up 19-15. The Bear said, I think Zoe don't be impressed. Maddie with the and one. 20-15. Texas is on like a 12-3 run or something like that. Because it was like 10-6. Biso with the lay-in, the up and under, finishing right with the left hand. Hey, Fiso is a bucket too, though. Hey, Fiso is a bucket. I think Fiso is their leading scorer this year. Fiso is a bucket. But they depend on Fiso ice scoring and they depend on Long to get them in their sets. Matty Buck for three. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, y'all be hating on Matty Book, man. Look here, man. 23-17. Argue with your mama, man. Argue with your mama, man. Lee with the lay-in off the steal. 17-25. Fiso setting it up. Inside and one. Rambus with the finish. Going to the line to complete a 3-point play. That's one thing about Texas. I wish Texas needs a rim defender. Because they always bring Kayla in, 00, that's Kayla. They always bring Kayla in to like be a big body in the paint, but they don't really got like a true rim protector. Matty Book, top of the key, swings it back for three, and that's good. Sid Berry. Oregon almost loses on the inbound. Swings it, pulls it back out. Setting it up. Loses the ball. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow it'll stay with Oregon. Hit the like button. Bria okay, and Kayla, we love sports. She's just a big body. She don't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look what Rambus just did. Took Kayla one-on-one. Look, that's what I mean. They don't got no real rim protector in the interior. They just got bodies. That actually was hurting them against LSU because they could not keep LSU out the paint. Maddie with another three. That's no good off the rim. Bell inside, back, tries to get it back to Bell. Maddie with the steal. Texas pushing it. Hands it off to Rori. Rori top of the key. Rori setting it up, pick and roll with Sid Berry. Rori pulls up for two. That's no good. Atute pulls it up. No good. And Atute was looking for a foul right there. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Texas up by 7, 28-21. Maddie Book. All y'all that be hating on Maddie Book, I'm keeping receipts, man. Y'all been hating on Maddie Book for 2 years. I'm keeping receipts. I can't wait till Maddie Book. Maddie Book is literally a WNBA player. Like I can't wait for Maddie Book to get to the WNBA. Maddie Book is literally a WNBA wing. Literally. By every definition. She gonna kind of be like, remember like how Kevin Durant was in college? Like he was destroying stuff, but you didn't really see the real Kevin Durant. Even though he was the best player on the floor, you didn't see like the real Kevin Durant till he got to Seattle. I can't wait for Maddie to get to the WNBA so you can really see. I don't think you getting the real Maddie Book. I think you getting a. I like how We All Love Sports said that. Right now, you're getting a limited version of her because she got to play within his system. In the WNBA, the stars become stars. I can't wait till she gets to the league. Like, I can't wait because I think she does get a little underappreciated, even though she gets recognized all NCAA first team and all of that. Like she gets her recognition, but I don't think it be at the level that it needs to be because her stardom needs to be a little bigger as her game is. So I can't wait for her to get to the WNBA. She's gonna be a menace. Maddie Book always reminds me of a better version. Like she got some KD to her game, but I wouldn't say like she got like 50% of KD's game. But Maddie Book, those who remember Diamond DeShields coming out of college, those who was watching the WNBA then, like Maddie Book is an upgraded version of Diamond DeShields. She's literally a bigger, quicker, upgraded version of Diamond DeShields. I know those who just started watching in WNBA when Angel got to Chicago, they seen the back end, the injured prone Diamond DeShields. Diamond DeShields coming out of college was a dog. And I think Maddie Book is a better version of her. So I can't wait for Maddie Book to get to the league, man. I wonder how. Let me see. What year is FISO in? Oh, FISO just a sophomore. I was about to say FISO gonna be cold at the next level too. In this game, FISO, I think at the next level, and just in this game, you got Maddie Book, Rori Harmon, Lee, FISO, uh, maybe Long. I'm not sure. How y'all feel about Long? Maybe Long. I'm not sure. Uh, I don't know. I like Mia Jacobs. She could come off somebody's bench at the next level because I think what year is she in? What year is Jacobs in? She a senior. Yeah, she coming out this year. She too slow to be on the wing though. Like she's 6'2". Like she plays like a 5. But she's too small to play the 5 at the next level. She's only 6'2". And we back. Hit the like button, man. Sid Berry to Maddie. Maddie, pick and roll. And Maddie's fouled. Who she's fouled by? Who that is? That look like E2 with the foul. Makes the first. 1 or 2. 29-21. Makes the second. 2-2. 30-21. A Tute inbounding. Fiso, top of the key. Pick and roll with a Tute. Fiso, air ball. Tute with the rebound. She pulls it back out. Looking to set it up. A Tute one-on-one with Kayla. Up and under. Fade away. No good. Rebound Sidbury. Rori inside to Kayla. Too long. Kayla can't move that fast. A Tute back the other way. Swings it. Fiso floater. That's good. 30-23. Katie Fiso with 9 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Rori looking to set it up. Hands it off. Sidbury, top of the key. Rori from Maddie. Crump, no good. Rebound Fiso. Pushing the ball. Back to Fiso, top of the key. Swings it. A Tute. Looking to hand it off. Oh, gets her own rebound. And Kane lays it in. Rori, guarded by Fiso. Sidbury, pump fake, not there. Hands it off to Maddie. Maddie on the curl, pull up, that's good. 25-32. They don't got nobody that could guard her. Long, looking to set it up. Almost loses it. Long, guarded by Crump. Hands it off. Back to Fiso. Fiso, guarded by Rori. Pulls it out. Fiso almost loses it. Hands it to a Tute. A Tute for 2. That's no good. Rebound Sidbury. Rori Harmon pushing the tempo. Rori Harmon takes it to the lane looking for a foul. No good. Sidbury there with the offensive putback. 34-25. Kane, guarded by Crump. Swings it. Fiso. Hands it off. Back to Long. Pick and roll. Guarded by Maddie. Top of the key. One-on-one. And Maddie, with the great defense, knocks it away. Rori Harmon comes up with it, pushes it ahead, and Crump lays it in. Or is that Sidbury? Sidbury lays it in. And Texas takes a 36-25 lead. Man, hold on, because it was 10-6. Since it was 10-6, Texas on a 30-15. Texas is on a 30-15 run, man. When it was 10-6 in the first quarter. And ever since then, Texas has been on a 30-15 run, man. Baylor not serious. Baylor can't score. Because honestly, Texas ain't playing like super great. I mean, yeah, I mean Oregon, man. My bad. My bad. I don't even know who I said just now, Lilac, but Oregon. Uh Oregon can't score, man. They can't get easy buckets. Everything is like one-on-one, ISOs, long threes. They pick and rolls aren't that great. Like they get in pick and roll, and it's like they got no play action off of pick and roll. Like when you're running pick and roll, so you don't get trapped. You send the screener on a slip screen, a pop out, or you have some action going on, like trajectory to the ball. My bad, Baylor. Baylor can't score either. But you send some off screen action for like a pin down or something. So the players, the defenders behind the ball can't ball watch and stop you from making a move. Because sometimes go as a point guard, you want to come off a pick and roll and attack the basket. But if there's no action going on behind the pick and roll, those defenders are just standing there. So I think that's why FISO can't get to the rim because there's no Oregon needs to run more off ball action behind the screen, not away from it. They try to run that corner action, but that's not really getting FISO open off the screen. You got to run behind the screen action, like run it at the elbow because you're running your screen so high. So you run some action at the elbow, cause a little chaos in the middle of the paint, and that way you can at least free up a lane for her. That way she can get at least another screen. Like she can have another screen setter coming off of the pick and roll instead of the initial screener, so she can get a better angle to the basket. Because right now, Texas is not letting FISO get to the rim. Like she having to do these awkward floaters. She having to drive left and lay it up, floater right hand. Like they're not letting her get in the paint. Jacobs inbounding. A two tape back to Jacobs. Back to FISO, top of the key. Hands it off to Kane. Kane, nothing going there. Pulls it back out. Off to Bell. Bell trying to get it to Jacobs. That's no good. Bell gets back the bad pass. FISO, top of the key. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like bad foul by Rori Harmon right there. But you see what I'm saying? They trying to get FISO downhill, but Rori Harmon is too good of a defender. You got to have some action going on. Get Rory off the ball. Damn. FISO makes the first of two. 36-26. Sidbury hands it off. Rory Harmon. Inside. No good. Rebound. FISO pushing the ball. Guarded by Rory. Jacobs for three. That's no good. Bad possession right there. Bad possession right there. Come on, man. Bad possession right there. That was a bad possession. Jacobs, you've been out the game for like 5 straight minutes and you come in and jack up a three. Bad possession. Get your feet wet, man. Get your feet wet first. Rory Harmon. Pull up. No good. Rebound to Tute. A Tute swings. Kicks it. Jacobs again. No good. Matty Book. Back the other way. Drive. Pull up midi. No good. Off the hands of Sidbury. Oregon basketball. Timeout on the floor. Is it a timeout? Yeah, timeout on the floor. Just watching these teams in this tournament, man. I blame some of these coaches, man. I look at these teams and yeah, they not like as elite as the team they playing against, but man, I blame some of these coaches. And you know what be getting me? This would be getting me throughout a game. If you listen to the commentary, I always hear commentary talk about what a player needs to do better. But if you ever notice, I don't know, it's because commentators want to always be in the good graces with coaches. But you ever notice that commentary, like let's say a team isn't playing defense, they always talk about like the lackluster effort by the player, but they never, you notice commentators never get on coaches. Even in the NBA, even in the WNBA, they do that. They never really get on coaches. Like when Chicago, you never heard the commentators really get on Tyler Marsh for not having his team prepared or not running good sets. You never hear commentators get on coaches. Like coaches are just there. Like man, some of these coaches be putting their players in positions to not win. Like right now, Oregon's offense is stagnant. Like it's just stagnant. It's just drive and kick, drive and kick, drive and kick. ISO for FISO, drive and kick, ISO for FISO. One on one with A2, just running, just using her body, trying to get down low. Like there's no sets, there's no off ball action, there's no speed. They're not playing with a good pace. Like they're not setting good strings. Like that's on the coach. Like man, like, come on, man. Like, right now, Texas is not even playing that good. Oregon just can't get nothing going. That's what I'm saying. Like ISO for FISO. Like that's all Oregon does. ISO for FISO. Their pick and roll is not strong enough. Like they're not setting strong screens. There's no off ball action. There's no backdoor cuts. I mean, Texas is literally, watch how Texas playing defense on Oregon. They're literally playing above the 3-point line. Run some back doors, run a pin down, run a curl to the flat, like something, man. Get to the nail. Like, come on, man. Yeah, Fiso looked like she touched the last. Yeah, Fiso swipes through. That's what I'm saying, BJ. Like nothing, man. I'm watching some of these teams, and I'm like, come on, man. This is March Madness. Y'all acting like it's a regular season game. Like this is a best of three series. Sometimes these coaches be coaching like it's a best of three or something. Man, you going home. Like right now, a good coach would be taking advantage of this. This is a free timeout for a team that can't get nothing going. Good coaches take advantage of this moment. I'm gonna get in my player's ear. I'm gonna tell them what I'm seeing. Make sure they can find a way to get motivated. Help them get motivated. Ask them what they see out there and how we can add that to our play style. Like that's what good coaches do. Right now, I will be getting my team ready. It is March Madness. 36-27, man. 5 minutes left in the first half. Texas up 9. Hey, come on, man. What are we? Hey, man. Come on. Hey, man, get these referees up out of here, man. Man, y'all did all of that for a stand call? Man, y'all did all of that for a call stance? Y'all gotta go, man. These referees, this should be their last game of March Madness, man. Jacobs inbounding, gets it into a Tute. Back to Fiso, top of the key, guarded by Rori. Tahina misses. Booker drives, gets to the right, swings it back top. Rori Harmon taking her time, setting it up. Crumb, top of the key. Sid Berry trying to get it inside. Turnover. A Tute pushing it back the other way. And a Tute gets her on board. And a jump ball. It'll stay with Oregon. Hey, y'all, watch Oregon. Watch Oregon's offense right quick. Watch this offense. I don't even know what they about to run, but watch this. Watch their offense, y'all. And watch how Texas plays defense on them. Watch this. Look how they play high. You see how Texas play? Texas play high on them. They don't think they can get to the rim. Look at this. Look at this. Watch Oregon's offense, y'all. Look at this. What I told y'all. What I told y'all. This is crazy, man. What I told you. Look, this is a horrible. He don't know what he in over his head right now. Look, man. Look, man. I did not tell y'all that. That's why I'm back, baby. That's why I'm back to help educate y'all. I already knew what was about to happen. Texas plays high zone defense on them. Texas is not even switching. They're playing high zone defense. They're not even switching. They're standing in a spot because they don't think they can get to the rim. Tahini stepped out of bounds on the rebound. It'll remain with Texas. This is crazy, man. I don't know how they win 23 games like this, BJ. Sid Berry, top of the key, hands it off to Rori. Rori setting it up. Crumb drives. Pump fake, fade away. That's no good. Rebound, Sid Berry. And another offensive bucket. Cunningham puts it back. 38-27. Texas up 11. A little under 3.5 left in the first half. A Tute drives. I told you that's all she want to do. Just drive on 6 people trying to use her body. Like they gonna just move out the way. Crumb kicks to Harmon. Harmon for 3. That's good. Tihana swings it. Fiso pushing it back the other way. Watch how Texas play defense. Watch this. Watch this. Look. They don't even care about nobody cutting. Cunningham with the rebound off the Fiso miss. Preston pulls up. I like Preston, man. Preston needs more minutes to get some experience. I like Preston. Fiso gets it cross court. Long, top of the key. Long, drives off the glass and puts it in. Nah, Texas should be up 30, man. Is Texas in the bonus? No, they ain't in the bonus yet. Preston finally gets it in. Almost got a violation right there. Rori Harmon trying to get a good shot. Swings it. Crumb for three. And that's buckets. And Rori Harmon with another steal. And loses it on her leg out of bounds. But great defense right there by Rori. Hey, want me to tell y'all something right quick? And I need y'all to really listen to me. Want me to tell y'all something? I know we always talk about Raven Johnson, but want me to tell y'all something? Foul on the play right there. And some of y'all might not agree with this. Some of y'all might will if y'all see the bigger picture here. I think Rori Harmon is what people think Raven Johnson will be at the next level. I really need y'all to think about it. I think what people think Raven Johnson will be at the next level is actually Rori Harmon. I just got a feeling. Like I just hear the way people, and still by Preston right there. And Preston drives, blocked. Great defense by Bell, right? Was that Bell with the block? (44-29). Preston swings it. Matty Book. But they call a medical timeout. Fiso got a bloody nose. No, B Will. I don't think you hearing me. I'm not talking about in college. I think in college, what people say about both of them is correct. I'm talking about the impact that people think in the what people think Raven Johnson. You know how people describe what Raven Johnson is going to do at the next level? If you really understand how the WNBA plays basketball, I think everything they say about how Raven Johnson's impact is going to be at the next level, I think it's really Rori Harmon. Because she's quicker. She's just as good on defense. She's a leader on the floor. She got tenacity. She can actually shoot. She's actually a better ball handler than Raven. I put their leader capabilities. You could pick your poison with that. I think Raven Johnson's a better winner in college, but I'm just talking about like skill sets at the next level and how people describe Raven. I really think it's Rori. I just got a feeling that Rori is going to be that incoming young player, defensive tenacity, intangibles. Long with the crossover, Long drives and lays it in. Long with two quick buckets. Long balling, man. Nah, I wouldn't mind Chicago getting Rori. Honestly, in my opinion, when it comes to drafting a point guard, I would either draft Rori or Kiki Rice. If I'm Chicago, that's the only 2 point guards I'm drafting. If it's not Rori or Kiki Rice, I don't want them. Because they need somebody that's going to do the little things. See, that's what Chicago doesn't have. Chicago doesn't have somebody in the backcourt that do the little things. I need y'all to really think about this. Remember when Ariel Atkins would do the little things for Chicago last year, like getting on the ground, guarding the other team's best perimeter player? Look how good Chicago actually played when Ariel Atkins did the little things, not the scoring and all of that, just the little things, making the right pass. Like, that's what Chicago's missing. Chicago needs somebody in their backcourt that does the little things correctly, and that's going to be a team player. Chicago don't have team players on their team. And Madison Booker with 19 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 3 rebounds, 45-31, 14-point lead, 22 seconds left in the first half. And Williams puts it in. And that'll do it for the first half. Oregon actually needed that shot, down 11. And Maddie Booker is mad about something. 45-34. Yeah, I'm Kiki all day, AJ and BJ. I'm Kiki. Y'all already know me. I'm a Kiki Rice guy. B Will, you want me to tell you something? See, y'all know me. I'm a Kiki Rice guy. All day. Want me to tell you something? B Will, see, with the Raven Johnson, I think she's gonna make it at the next level. I'm just talking about. It's just she. I'm trying to find the right way to put this. Raven Johnson was always. Yeah, I'm about to drop the link so we can talk about it. The link in the chat, B Will. Raven Johnson was always a. Like, Raven Johnson was always a kind of like a staple of Dawn Staley's personality. And she was always like, no matter like how she played, Dawn Staley still roll with her because she always seen something in Raven Johnson. At the next level, coaches are not going to be patient with Raven Johnson. Like, they're not going to, like, that's why I'm trying to find the right way to say it. Like, they're not going to be like patient with her, and like you got to come in with impact, especially as a rookie, or you're going to get overshadowed because there aren't a lot of roster spots. So Raven Johnson, there's a lot to her game that she hasn't improved on for the next level, like her consistent shooting, her scoring ability, creating just a shot for herself, like without depending on like the ball movement. Like, teams are not going to be patient with that at the next level. And even her decision making sometimes is suspect, like of how she runs the sets. Like, coaches are going to be like looking for impact at their point guard position. Like, your leadership and intangibles, they only show once you get on the court. Does that make sense, B Will?
What's good, brother? You all right?
Good, man.
Good, man. Yeah, it makes sense what you're saying. It does. But for me, and I know it's only 1 year, but honestly, I think all the things that people have been saying Raven lacks and needs to pick up, she's done that this year. She's been a much more solid and consistent 3-point shooter. She's been more aggressive. When you need a bucket, she can get you a bucket. She's scoring at all 3 levels. I agree with you. Like, for me, this year as a South Carolina fan and a Raven fan, to me, what kind of took a step back this year is she's been turning the ball over a little bit more than I'm used to.
Yeah, I just talked about that. Her decision making.
Yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, and you can't. I mean, it ain't a lot of people that can do what Raven can do on the defensive side. I love Rori. Don't get me wrong. I ain't one of those, because South Carolina and Texas has been in a rivalry the last couple of years. I ain't one of those people that can't call a spade and give Rori her credit. But I think to me, they do very similar things for their teams.
Yeah.
Well,
you see, the only thing with Raven Johnson and her scoring, yes, she finally showed she could score double digits in the season, but it took her 5 years. And I get her first year she was injured. I think she only played like 2 games. I get that, but it took her 5 years to show she could average double digits. It took her 5 years to show she can shoot in 35 or better from the 3-point line.
I get it.
I don't think teams are going to be that patient with point guards at the next level, because there's not a lot of opportunity for point guards to really grow behind the scenes at the next level right now because of the limitation of teams. Yes, it would be good if, I know they adding the 2 spots this year and moving forward for the 2 developmental players, but I just think that the way I always, I always try to look at it from how things are being ran, not from what we expect it to look like. And I think a lot of people say, well, they're supposed to develop players. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, it's wrong that they don't have these roster spots and they don't have time to let rookies develop. Look at HVL. She didn't show Tyler Marsh anything coming into the preseason. So what he did, shelved her.
Yeah.
Well, even though she played okay, she didn't give him what he was looking for, so he shelved her.
I honestly think Raven will, though. Personally, I could be wrong, of course, but I think she will. I think she will. But we'll see.
So you think Raven Johnson will be better than Rori Harmon at the next level?
Oh, I think it's possible. So my issue with Rori is honestly her size. Like, is she going to be able to impact games like she is in college at the next level? Whereas Raven, she ain't much taller, but she got that wingspan, and she has excellent defensive instinct and timing. You know what I mean? So that's why I think she's going to be most impactful.
And again, I get that, but it's. I always say this: that whole wingspan thing, B. Will, that only plays a part when you're playing against players that aren't that good. Like notice, we never talk about Raven wingspan when they're playing against good teams.
Why not?
We talk about her intangible. We talk about like her tenacity, her leadership. We only mention her wingspan when they play teams that underperform. When I don't think wingspan plays a bigger part in like good basketball like people think it does. Like it ain't like she plays in the low post where she got to get a shot over people, or she's this high flying dunker, or like she's this wing player with a long wingspan. Like, yes, it can frustrate guards, but that whole wingspan thing is kind of overrated when it comes to scorers.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like we ain't talking about. You're right. We ain't talking about Raven in the post and blocking shots, because we talking about being able to her wingspan and her defensive quickness. It makes it hard to get around her. And then even if you get around her, she got the length to make it up and get in blocking from behind. So those are the things that I think just physically Raven is gifted with.
And I get that. I'm actually, contrary to people might think, I'm actually a fan of Raven. Like, I did a breakdown on Raven. I took up for Raven doing my breakdown. Like, go back and listen to it. But like, be real, you know how I am. I judge off of not who you are, but where you're going. So I'm not talking about, if we was talking about Raven in college, I would be bragging on her wingspan and her tenacity and how she improved to a double-digit score in her 5th season. Like, I would be talking about all of that. But we're talking about getting drafted and your impact at the next level and understanding how the league is ran and their expectations for players coming in and how they want to draft rookies high. And then some people talking about Ravens going to be a first-round pick. I don't see that. You think she's going to be a first-round pick?
I hope so.
By who?
Man, honestly, I don't care. I haven't really sat down and looked at the draft boards. I really haven't. So, in a long time, because we got so much to get through. Free agency, expansion draft, like, what the draft looks like, what actually happens in the draft. I don't even know how to look. Think outside the top 5 picks, I don't know how it's going to go down, because I don't know what's going to happen in free agency. Like I said, the expansion draft, who's going to be where, what teams are going to need. Yep, it's a lot.
She's not going in the top 5. That's Olivia Miles, Kiki, even Latson. Latson is a top 5, top 8 pick. So that's your main guards right there. And then you got AZ. That's your main guards right there. So she's not going in the top. She's not going in the top 10. And then I'm looking at the draft order right now. All of these teams from 10 to 15, they need scoring. They don't need a point guard. They need a scorer.
Ain't a whole lot of
two of these teams already got their point guard locked in. I'm looking at 10 through 15 right now. It's on my screen. They need scoring. One of these teams need a big. Connecticut needs scoring. And another big to replace Tina Charles. They got a backcourt. Connecticut got the 15th pick.
Yeah.
Mystics got another pick right there, but Mystics got Sutton.
Yeah, but are they sold on Suge? You know what I mean? That's the thing. I don't know how sold they are. Mystics got Suge. Mystics got what's my girl name? Shoot, why can't I call her name right now? A little bit from Kentucky.
That's what I'm saying. And they got what you call them from Kentucky, Georgia L. Moore.
Georgia L. Moore, yeah.
So they got her. They got to see next year. They got her. They got to see next year, and they still got old girl. She's like the youngest player on their team. What's her name?
Lucio. I mean, Jade Melbourne.
Huh?
Jade Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne. They got Melbourne. She's young.
Yeah, but
they're not going. I would rather see them get another wing to replace Inksler and to replace some of Brittany Sykes' effort on the wing. I'd rather see them. What up, MJ? I'd rather them see her get another wing and maybe another big, because I think Shakira gone.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go wing and front court. I think they draft gonna be front court. They might get a guard like late 3rd round, because I think Mystics got like 7 picks in the draft. I know in
they got a bunch.
the first 2 rounds they got like 5 picks. Like in the first like 25 picks, like 5 of them is Mystics.
I don't know if they're gonna use them all. I think they might try to use it.
I can see them trading this because they got 3 picks in the second round.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to trade some of those.
I can see them trading one of them and maybe moving up, maybe saying, "Hey, Connecticut, you still trying to build your team? He'll go 2 second round picks. Let me get your number 15." I can see Mystics doing something like that with a team that's bottom of the first that really is trying to either build or really don't need that pick. I can see them going to the Liberty or something and saying, "Hey, man, you don't need that pick." You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't about to play that pick. He'll go 2 second round picks. Go get you 2 developmental players.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I can see Mystics. I can see Mystics with 3 first round picks.
Yeah, and I don't know where you wanna. And we got so much to unpack, man. With all this craziness, finally getting the CBA done. There's so much to unpack. There's so much about to happen in the next 3-4 weeks.
I know. That's why I'm glad I'm back, man.
It's about to be crazy.
I'm gonna start working on all my draft like slides and stuff. I'm gonna start working on that tomorrow while I got free time. Start putting all of them together, see what that look like. I gotta find me, you know how I do it. I gotta find like a design that I want it to look like. I gotta find templates. So I'm gonna start working on that tomorrow.
I'm here for it, brother. I've been waiting on this, boy.
Oh man, we got a lot to get to, man. We got a lot to get to, man.
It's a lot. I don't know what my ace is gonna look like. I'm like you. Kia Stokes and Kristen Bell got to go. They got to go.
Oh yeah, man, they gotta go, man. And people on my post capping for Bell and Stokes, talking about they good for the locker room. Man, look, man, that don't work every year.
Nope.
That don't work every year, man. Like it's good to have those players be will, but as your core gets older, you got to get players with impact.
Yep.
Like last year we was able to fly with that locker room stuff with Kirsten Bell and all of them. Like, nah, man, that ain't gonna work every year. You can't do that every year.
No, man.
Because let's be real, Let's be real. In that finals, Kirsten Bell almost cost us 2 games.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, she ain't know. Kirsten Bell was at best in the playoffs. Well, she had a couple games here.
In the first round against Seattle, she was okay. In the second round against the Fever, she was decent. She almost cost us a game against the Fever. Remember, Aaliyah Boston went off. And they didn't want Asia to guard because Asia was in foul trouble. That game, Aaliyah Boston had like 30 free throws. Kirsten Bell tried to guard her and fouled out. But like in the finals, she was just there.
Yep, she was
because remember Becky went small ball in the finals. Remember?
Yeah. Kristen Bell Kristen Bell was a player that we could somewhat trust to be that 5th person on the starting 5, just so Jewel Lloyd could come off the bench.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Tankathon, let me see. What Tankathon got Raven Johnson going? Tankathon got Raven Johnson going in the second round at 9, like she's the 19th best player. Let me see, man.
I think that's a good place for her. I mean, I'm not, I'm a South Carolina fan, so that's why I hope she goes in the first, right? But where I think she'll realistically go is somewhere in the second round, early to mid second round. That's where I see her going.
Yeah, because you got Connecticut. They don't need a Raven Johnson kind of point guard. Seattle doesn't need a Raven Johnson kind of point guard because they got the number 3 pick and they probably gonna get Olivia Miles. Atlanta don't need a Raven Johnson kind of point guard. They backcourt is already stacked. Pow is struggling to get minutes, so I don't see them bringing Raven Johnson in who can't score. The Connecticut got another pick. Again, they need wing and front court help. Like Connecticut needs wing and front court help. They don't need a point guard like of Raven Johnson because they already got Sanaya Rivers. So why go get Raven Johnson when I got Sanaya Rivers?
Hey, bro, the game back
on. Golden State got Veronica Burton and they got Letty. So they not going to get Raven Johnson. She damn sure ain't going to Toronto at the 7th pick. So I don't see her going in the first round. I don't know why people got Raven Johnson going in the first round. Like, to what team? It don't even make sense. No team in the first round needs her skill set. And the teams that could use her skill set already got their backcourt.
We're going to see shortly. We got 4 weeks.
Again, I got Raven Johnson a mid-second round pick, man.
Yeah, that's
Rori Harmon both. I can see them going back to back, literally.
Yeah,
I can see one going at 18 and the other going at 20 or 19 and 21.
Where you see Kiki going?
If it was up to me, Kiki would be at number 5 to Chicago. If it was up to me, but honestly, I think Kiki would fit on the Mystics.
Yeah.
I think Kiki is technically the point guard the Mystics need because she plays with a big, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Mystics go get Lauren Betts with their first pick.
You think so?
Yeah. Because she's not going to Seattle, right? She's not going to I don't see Lauren Betts going to Minnesota with the number 2 pick. And I don't see her going. And we already know AZ Fudd going to Dallas.
I mean, okay. I don't know, man.
I can see Lauren Betts and Kiki Rice end up on the Mystics together.
You think so?
I can see them end up on the Mystics together because, again, they got to get somebody to replace Shakira, and they got to get somebody to replace Sykes. Because if you watch Mystics down the stretch, they missed the Sykes kind of player.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Like Citron stepped up, but you don't want Citron running your offense. You want her running it in like spurts, not as your official play setter. Like, you don't want her in that role. You want her kind of off ball. You want her getting in her one-on-one off of like pin down screens and curls. You don't want her bringing the ball down court going one-on-one. They need a play setter, and it'll help Kiki out. You know what I'm saying? Because Kiki needs somebody that can help set her up down low.
Yeah, but it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing with Raven and Rory.
Now, but you know Kiki. So you're saying they should go over Kiki?
No. I'm just saying this with the Mystics. Everything you said about the Mystics, they already got point guards.
But they don't got a Kiki kind of point guard. They got a Raven Johnson, Rori Harmon kind of point guard in Sutton. They got that kind of point guard already. They need a Kiki kind of point guard. They don't got that kind of point guard. And Kiki can play the 2. When Maribyrn in the game, she can guard the 2.
I got you.
And when you want, she can guard the 3 depending on the matchup. Like Kiki can guard Rakia. Kiki can guard Ariel Atkins at the 3. Kiki can guard Jackie Young at the 3. Not saying she's gonna stop them. But you know what I'm saying? Like her, like she got the wingspan and the girth and the height to guard them.
Yeah, and she ain't gonna just get run through.
Yeah. She ain't gonna just get taken advantage of. Like, she got the size to play 1 through 3. I just feel like under the right coach, Kiki could be an all-star level player under the right coach.
Well, we talked about Kiki before you went off the air.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I feel the same way about Kiki Rice.
And again, And again, B Will. Again, Kiki goes underneath the radar because she on the team with Lauren Betts, but Kiki does average 15 points a game.
Mm-hmm. On the team with a bunch of other scorers too.
With a bunch of other scorers. You got what's her name? Valquez. You got a bunch of scorers on that team.
Yep.
A bunch of scorers, a bunch of shooters, and then you got the ultimate ball hog and Lauren Betts.
Lauren Betts ain't no ball hog.
Every play go through her.
Well, that ain't her fault. But she does a good job.
I know it ain't her fault. I'm just saying. You got the ultimate usage player.
Yeah.
Maddie Book with the and 1, 54 to 36. Hey, B Will, I can't wait for Maddie to go to the league. I can't wait, man. I might go to her first game.
that draft class is gonna be crazy.
So I hope Dallas suck one more year, or Houston get that team and draft Maddie Book, man.
You think Maddie Book fits with Paige and AZ?
Hell yeah. Because again, she's an upgraded version from what's her name? The other Maddie Segrist that's there.
Oh, come on.
You know what I'm saying? They literally do the same thing, but Maddie Book can actually put the ball on the floor and get her own shot. Not like just catch and shoot. I think Segrist is a better shooter than her because she's just a straight, she's a shooter.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Well, like you said, catch and shoot, but I'm just.
Yeah, catch and shoot. She probably better because Maddie Booker is an athlete.
Maddie Booker is better than Maddie. Even, college Maddie Segrist. Who was a dog.
Maddie was a dog in college. So let's not disrespect her.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I think Madison Booker is better,
Yeah.
Has been better.
What pick she was? She was the third pick? What pick she was?
I think so, third or fourth, something like that.
No, because wasn't she in that Kennedy Carter draft?
No,
was she in that draft? Or she was she was with Michaela them?
I thought she was with Aaliyah Boston, but you might be right.
No, because Aaliyah Boston was 2023. Maddie only been in the league 2 years.
Yeah, let me look it up.
No. Remember, girl, that they traded. I thought the point guard, the other shooter with the blonde hair that went to Connecticut. I thought she was in their draft. The one that was getting into with Caitlinclark.
JC.
I thought she was in the Aaliyah Boston them draft.
No, JC Sheldon was in Angel them draft.
Oh, okay. Because I know Dallas drafted her.
Yeah, JC Sheldon was. I think she like number 5 or 6 pick in Angel them draft.
Yeah.
Yep. Texas starting to run away with it.
Yeah, that's why it's on commercial break right now, y'all. It's on commercial break, man. But yeah, so they drafted Maddie Segrist and JC Sheldon back to back.
Let me look, man, because I'm not sure.
I thought Maddie's yeah, definitely. Yeah, be weird. They're saying JC Sheldon is in the 24 draft.
She was. Yeah, she was in Angel draft.
Okay. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was agreeing with you. I was like, yeah, they're saying in the chat she was in that 24 draft. They say she was number. So she was the number 6 pick. She was right before Angel.
Yeah. She's right before Angel. Yep.
Prince, how do you think Adi Crooks will do at the next level? Hey, man. Hey, B Will.
Yo.
B Will. Next time you talk to Cess Talk Sports, can you ask Cess to give me my apology? Remember me and her got into a heated debate about Adi Crooks?
I was there.
And remember what I said? Adi Crooks, if she don't get better at defense and get in better shape, she can't be in nobody's starting lineup at the next level. And it has nothing to do with her game. It has to do with her play style and who she can guard. Yep. I just want my apology, man. That's all I want. That's all I want.
And she unfortunately, she's showing that she can't guard nobody.
That's all I want, man. Like, I ain't been watching Maddie Crook since she got in the league. I was watching her coming out of high school. I was excited about what she could do at Iowa coming out of high school. Because she was dropping 50-point games in high school.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like you. I love Audie Crooks. But it's just certain things. Man, listen. I was listening to I saw a freaking Instagram or YouTube short just today, and it was Charles Barkley talking about his first years in the league. And he was, 6'4", 300 pounds when he came in. He asked Moses Malone, how come he ain't playing? Moses said, you need to lose some weight. You can't be running around here. You can't be the best player you want to be at 300 pounds. And so he lost 50 pounds. And that's the thing. That's my thing with Audie. I think Audie could drop some weight and still be who she is as a player. She just gained some quickness and some stamina. And I don't think that's body shaming. To say that.
That's one thing that makes me mad, B. Will. That's one thing that makes me mad. Like, we're talking about basketball. We're not talking about personal feelings. Like, people, when you have the Audie Crooks conversation, it's like you gotta walk on thin needles.
Yeah.
You can't even have a real basketball conversation about her because somebody gonna feel like you attacking her weight. Like, that's why I really, if you notice, that's why I really stay away from it. Because you know me, I can go hard on her. For how the pedestal that they put her on, you know me, I could have been went in on her. But it's so hard to even have a conversation realistically about Audie Crooks, because then, especially coming from a man, right? Mm-hmm. It becomes, oh, you body shaming. You worry about a woman's weight. No, I thought we were talking basketball.
We talking about
sports. I honestly, I stay away from it.
Yeah, we talking about sports. So like,
yeah, that's sometimes, man.
Not the same.
It gets too emotional, man. It gets too emotional, man. You got to leave emotions out of feelings sometimes. You got to leave emotions and feelings out of sports, especially when you're like breaking down a player.
Yep.
Because sometimes it becomes you got to say something good about every player, even though nothing good about their game. That's how I feel sometimes, B. Will. It's like I would be lying. Like, sometimes people just want you to say something good about everybody's game for the next level. Just because you were good at college, they want me to take those same talking points and use them for the next level. That's not how that works.
Nope.
That's why I stay away from the Audie Crooks thing.
To me personally, I don't get it. And I heard, like, when the game was on yesterday, one of the commentators talked about a interview that she had done. And basically, I didn't see the interview. I read the interview, but from what the commentator's saying, it seems like Audie is, instead of recognizing where she could get better, she's leaning into her size and showing what someone at her size can do. Like, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying, B. Will. Like, she got a whole commercial about it.
That's nuts.
Man, shout out to Audie Crooks, though. I'm not hating. I'm just being realistic here, man.
Come on, man. We can
look, B. Will. When she get to the next level and she don't pan out, ain't nobody gonna be there to support her. All these people that want to talk this body shaming stuff about, like, why you got to talk about her weight, her size, her speed. Why you got to talk about that? That's disrespectful to her. That's disrespectful to a woman playing basketball. But when she gets to the next level and none of that pan out, ain't none of them gonna be there to pick her up.
Nope.
They're gonna move on to the next person.
Yep.
That's what I don't like, man. Ain't none of them gonna be there. When she flame out and she's sitting on somebody's bench, that first year, they're gonna be like, oh man, Adi Crooks ain't getting no playing time. That next all season, they're gonna forget all about her. They're gonna forget she on the team. Just like they did with what her name was that Minnesota drafted, Pelly?
Peely.
Yeah. They did the same thing with Peely. Remember coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Remember coming out? It was the same thing. Don't talk about her weight. And people was like, she overweight, she don't move quick enough, she can shoot, she do got some skill to her, but she's too small to play the 4. Yep. They just gonna shoot right over her. But she's too slow to play the 3. Yep. And remember, people was like, oh, that's body shaming. Don't talk about her. Don't talk about women like that. Man, we talking sports or not? And it was that same thing with Adi Crooks. And Pelly got to the league. Cheryl Reeves put her on the bench, and nobody mentioned her name again. I thought y'all supported her. I thought y'all was riding for Pelly.
Yep, that's too bad.
That's what I don't like about sports sometimes, man. We can't just have honest conversations. Everything got to be emotionally attached.
It's ridiculous.
Damn.
It's ridiculous.
That's why I don't even get into it. I just want my apology.
It's all good. Look, it's all good even if you don't get it. Yep.
That's all. That's all.
Did you see that game though? Syracuse.
Oh, the Iowa game?
Yeah, Syracuse and Iowa State.
Oh yeah, man. Adi Crooks was standing at the 3-point line, man. Man. I was like, come on, man. And look, after the game, on Instagram, guess what they do? They don't talk about Iowa getting beat. They don't talk about the other team's highest score. They post highlights of Adi Crooks like she was out there, like she ain't the reason they lost. They literally did a highlight montage on I think either Overtime or ESPN did it for Adi Crooks. I'm like, did y'all watch the game?
Listen, they're gonna say, here's the thing, they're gonna say, oh, they didn't take Audie out in the 4th quarter. She played the whole 4th quarter. I mean, she might have sat for a second, but that's true. But did you see what she was doing? She was taking plays off, like you said, standing at the 3-point line, standing at the elbow when they needed her in the doggone paint, scoring buckets. She was taking a breather.
Yeah, man. Like, first of all, B. Will, it's March Madness. It's win or go home.
Yeah.
That's just like in the finals, B. Will. You think Asia or Jackie Young or Chelsea Gray was like, nah, Becky, I need a 5-minute breather?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's the final game of the finals. Catch me in the offseason. Man, let's stop this, man. Let's stop this, man. Let's stop this, man.
Listen, man, as much as I was pulling for Syracuse, because Syracuse and Minnesota, I've loved watching those teams this year. But as much as I was rooting for Syracuse, I didn't think they was going to pull it off after they lost Dominique Darius. But that little Schmidt hit 5 3-pointers in a row in the first half. Yep. So I was happy he won. Sad for Audie. Her team didn't show up for. Well, some of her team didn't show up. We didn't get it. Was it Addie Brown? Struggled. I ain't gonna say she didn't show up because she played hard, but she just struggled. Come on, Oregon. I'm still got
a lot of these players' games don't translate to winning basketball. It just look good on paper. It look good on clips that's broken up on ESPN, B. Will. A lot of these players' games don't translate to winning basketball.
But you know who does? Maddie Booker for the three. Woo, my goodness. My girl says called Maddie Booker, no bright lights Booker. She's showing up now.
Man.
You heard her.
Hey, look. I wasn't on YouTube. Be Will. I wish I was on YouTube when Texas beat South Carolina earlier this season. She lucky I wasn't on YouTube. She lucky I wasn't on YouTube because I would have definitely pulled up over there.
Two great teams. You win some, you lose some. You know, you win some, you lose some. Any given day, either one of those teams could win. That's just a reality. Yeah, I was disappointed in how we lost in the tournament, but you know, did I think that Texas could beat us? Yeah, I thought we should beat Texas, but I thought Texas could win. Yeah. That's all right. We got something for everybody. We're coming back. Remember how at the beginning of the season, at the All-Star break, and into the playoffs, you said the Aces was gonna win the championship?
Hey man, people don't listen to me.
That's how
you ever noticed this?
That's how
people always tell me I'm being biased, or here goes Zoe talk about he an athlete, or here goes Zoe acting like he know everything. And then 2 weeks later or 2 months later, they always come back and be like, Zoe, you right. You ever notice that? You ever notice that about the chat? I'll be laughing. Like, you ever notice that about the chat? And I'm like, golly, how many times I gotta be right for y'all to get y'all egos out of it? You ever noticed that? I'm about to start like clipping that beat, Will, and at the end of each year making a montage to show them, because I think sometimes it's like reconnaissance deficits. It's like you forget how many times you wrong because it goes over so long of a span. So you forget how many times another person is right and you wrong because so much happens in life. You get off of YouTube, you go back to your regular life, and you forget that you were wrong last time you came on YouTube. So I'm about to start. Now that I'm back for next WNBA season, I'm clipping everything people say in the chat, and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna attach it to a video that I say. Anybody who wrote something in the chat during my segment, I'm gonna clip it and add it to the video, and I'm gonna do a montage at the end of the season. Well, I'm not even gonna come on the screen. I'm gonna set up a live stream, and I'm gonna label it "Shout out to my haters. Wouldn't be here without you." That's gonna be the title of the video, and I'm gonna just have it playing. Cause it'd be crazy.
Look, man. Even when I disagree with you, you and HD. Even when I disagree with y'all been right enough that I'd be like, you know what? I might disagree, but I believe what you. I believe what you're saying.
It'd be crazy. It'd be like, nah. Prince always think he know everything. Here go Prince talk about he was an athlete and how he would do it and how he see it. Here go Prince think he didn't know everything. And then 2 weeks later, they come in the chat. Man, my bad, Prince. You was right, man. My bad, Prince. You was right, man. I was just playing. You was right, man. Man, Prince, remember you said that?
Look, man.
Cause
you know I'm a.
Be real. Want me to tell you what it is? Want me to tell you what it is? Be real. It's two things. Especially in the WNBA circle, it don't got a lot of former athletes actually on the WNBA side. And the second thing is, it don't got a lot of people that actually break down what they're actually saying. They just say stuff.
That's true.
So I think that's what it be. I think that's what it really be. I think that's what it really be. I like, just from my experience the last 2 years of being on YouTube, that's what it really comes down to. That's what it really comes down to. And a lot of them, this be the crazy thing. A lot of people say wrong stuff all the time, and they never go on their channels and tell them they was wrong all year. I'll be tripped out about that. They never go to other people's channel and tell them they've been wrong all year. But as soon as I say something, they come in the chat immediately and go and say, "Here go Prince." They get to know everything. Then 2 weeks later, Prince, you was right. I'll be like, man, these people right here, man. That's why, look, when I was gonna be Will, I enjoyed my peace, man.
Hey, man,
I enjoyed my peace, man. I enjoyed my peace. I ain't had to argue with nobody. None of that, man.
Look, just remember to protect your peace while you back in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I ain't arguing with nobody, man. I ain't arguing with nobody. If we ain't here to have fun, I ain't getting upset with nobody. You ain't about to hit me yelling at nobody no more. Look, I enjoy my peace. I ain't about to raise my blood pressure no more. I'm just here to have fun, educate the community, and go from there, man.
There you go.
I ain't got no hate in my heart for nobody no more, man. I ain't got no negativity. Look, I'm done talking about other people's channels. I'm done beefing with other channels. If you don't like me, I'm gonna let you talk to yourself. I'm done with all of that, man. I'm done with all of that, man. I'm done with all of that, man. I enjoy my peace every day, man. I'm done with all of that. If you ain't here to talk basketball, have fun, laugh, joke, make quirky comments, then this ain't the channel for you, man. I ain't here to prove nobody wrong no more. I'ma just say my piece, and whatever your feelings is, whatever your opinion is about a player or a team, that's on you, man. And that's on you.
Man, that's what it should be.
Yeah, that's on you. I ain't here to argue with nobody no more, man. I enjoy my piece, dog. Hey, man, Maddie Book, man, 32.
Oh,
32.
She cooking.
Yeah.
She's straight cooking. Yep, she's straight cooking.
You think Maddie should come out next year?
Yeah, that'd be her 4th year. Yeah.
Next year will be her 4th year?
Yeah, she in the same class as you. Yep, she in the same class. That 2027 draft class.
Okay. Nah, let Maddie. We all love sports, man. Let Maddie get 40 first, man. Then they can wrestle. I would let her play the rest of the 3rd quarter. Cause Maddie does. The only thing about Maddie that scares me is she be getting those little freak injuries.
Yeah.
So he got to be careful with her over this next 9 minutes.
So give her the ball the next 3 possessions, let her get her 40 and then call it a day.
Yeah, cause what she got 35?
Mm-hmm. No, 32, I think still.
Nah, she just shot 2 free throws.
Oh, this is okay.
She shot 2 free throws when we were saying 32. She was at the free throw line. That's 37. She just hit another shot. Came for 3, air ball. Maddie with the rebound. Maddie, don't pass it. Just pull up for 3. Don't pass it. Pull up for 3. Maddie, you open. Maddie, pull it. Come on, man. They wouldn't even guard her just now. Now she about to take a tougher shot.
You stupid.
At least she got an assist. Leave for 3. Man, she was open just now, man. That was a 40 piece.
Yeah, she was. They sagged off her. He had the ball in here, they sagged off. I'm like, what are y'all saying?
I don't know why Jacob she keeps shooting 3. She been bricking all night.
She sure had.
The ball.
But they trying to shoot themselves back in the game. They got, there's 8 minutes left. They down 35.
I ain't never seen a team in basketball history shoot themselves back into a game. You got to stop somebody on the other end, man.
They got to stop somebody. That's the problem. They ain't stopping nobody. They Texas get whatever they want.
I ain't seen a team yet in basketball history, professionally or college or even high school, shoot themselves back into a game, man. You got to get stops on the other end.
You see Maddie teammates fanning her down.
Yeah. What up, Benny? God. Benny said, Prince, which player gets Dallas closer to a championship? Lauren Betts or AZ Fudd? AZ Fudd. Again, Dallas doesn't need. See, that's why I'm confused at why. What her name is, B. Will, the girl from overseas?
Our fam.
I don't know why they got our fam going to Dallas. Dallas doesn't need a big.
They do, though.
No, I like Lee Yuru.
Do you? I mean, I do too.
What's wrong with Lee Yuru? She young just like them. She wants to win. She's a stretch 5. Like, what's wrong with Lee Yuru? She's a good rebounder.
She's
the only
okay.
thing about her is she's not a good. She's not like a elite rim protector. She's 6'7".
So for me, I think Dallas is done with that. You know, they played that 6'7" experiment. Huh?
They traded for Lee Yuru. Lee Yuru going back next year.
I know. But I'm saying, is that who you want? You're not trying to. That's not who you. As you're building the team, if you're building a team through paigebueckers, your root ain't the 5 that I'm looking for. She's just not. I can see.
But no, B. Will, I get that. I get that, B. Will. What I'm saying is, you got more pressing issues than trying to force a number 1 pick when you got somebody that's competent enough to play your 5. She's competent.
She is.
Like, you can go into next year's draft or look at free agency in a year or two and say, let me trade one of my higher picks for your big. Like, I feel like Lee Yuru is experienced. She's been around the league. And again, B. Will, remember, that's going to be an even younger team next year because Arike's gone. Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with Dejanay. I don't even know what they're going to do with Maddie.
Nobody does. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be a whole lot happening in these next couple of weeks with the expansion draft and free agency. I think you're right to a certain extent because of the how fast things are going to have to move. I think you're right. A lot of players, if given the opportunity, I think a lot of players in free agency just going to take a 1-year deal.
Yeah, because the CBA is locked in for I think it's locked in through 2028 or 2029. I forgot what it is.
32, ain't it?
Oh, 32? Yeah. So yeah, some of them gonna take some 1-year deals because remember, some of them gonna be able to get bigger contracts for making all like those players that are like teetering all stars and teetering all defensive players. They gonna some of them gonna take some 1-year deals. Because they're going to be able to get a bigger contract once they make that all-defensive team or once they make that all-star game or they be all-NBA players. Like those ones that's right on the outside looking in, like the kahleahcoppers, like those ones that right on the outside looking in of being an all-star or being a all-defensive or being a all-NBA player. Watch. Some of them going to take some 1-year deals, some 1-and-1s with a player option. To get a bigger bag in 2027.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Remember, B. Will, what Cleveland and I think who it is? Cleveland and another Philly? Is it Philly?
What?
The other 2 teams.
Coming in.
Yeah, is it Philly and Cleveland? I know it's Cleveland.
Yeah, it's Cleveland. I don't know what the other team is.
I think it's like, is it Philly? Hey, chat, help us out, chat. Who's the other expansion team? It's Cleveland and somebody else. I thought it was Philly.
We get in Toronto this year and Portland.
Yeah, Toronto and Portland this year. But it's 2 more teams coming. It's Cleveland.
Cleveland, I don't know.
I forgot who the other team is.
But I think that's in 2028.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of them gonna take like a 1-1, where it's a player option in their second year. Where they gonna where they gonna be free agents on an all WNBA or all defensive team or all-star, and they're gonna be able to get an even bigger contract because they're gonna get incentives. Yeah, I thought it was Philly. It's Philly and Cleveland. It was two East Coast teams.
Yeah.
The Houston team, Lilac, that one's tied to the Connecticut Suns. That's like not an expansion team. They're trying to. That Houston situation is tied to the Connecticut Suns. They trying to move the Connecticut Suns back to Houston to become the Comets again.
Which is bogus, but
why that's bogus, man? Why is that bogus?
Because of how they're trying to do it. They're trying to force
man. Hey, money talk, man.
They're trying to force it.
Man, money talk, man. Hey, look, all I know is I'm gonna be live streaming from the game. They can't flag that. They can't flag that, B Will. I'm gonna be live streaming from the game.
If they get it, you think they're gonna reorganize and change the name back to the Comets?
Yeah, it's gonna go back to the Comets. Because you don't gotta do nothing. It's already filed. The name is already recognized in Houston. Their banners are still up at the Rockets Arena. Their trophies are still in the case. Like all of their stuff is set up.
I don't know. Sound like a monopoly to me. But
hey man, tell them get their money right, man.
Well, they had a deal on the table. That's what I'm saying. Connecticut had a deal on the table. But what can you do? I'm just a nobody.
To move to Boston?
What you make, baby?
Don't worry, because you're not hungry, because you had food already.
No pasta for you.
Daddy.
I ain't fat.
$87-49. Hey man, all these games been a blowout. I thought today's games would be more competitive. Because yesterday's and Friday's games was blowouts. I was telling everybody, man, Sunday, man, the game's gonna be live. It's gonna come down to the wire. Only one game really came down to the wire, and that was the Minnesota Ole Miss game. The rest of these games been straight blowout. And look at Leaf stat pattern.
Somewhat surprisingly.
What?
I said somewhat surprisingly. Some of these have been surprising blowouts. I mean, especially by the margin.
The LSU one, I kind of seen it. Texas Tech don't really got no dogs in their backcourt. Maupin is good. She's just a prolific scorer. That's about it. And they don't got no wing defenders like that are really like guard MK and Flaw J. So I seen that coming. The Texas Baylor game, same thing. I knew Baylor can't score like that. I mean, Texas Oregon game, I know Oregon can't score. The Duke Baylor game, same thing. Baylor can't score like that. They don't really got no legit player on Baylor. They just play good team ball. Like those teams that play like just solid team ball, in March Madness, most of them get blown out. Because in March Madness, that's when your stars got to show up. Like, you see how Texas plays team ball, but you see how Rori and Madison and Lee just took over? Like, they don't got them kind of players on those other teams that just play team ball. Like, Texas didn't play team ball today. Maddie, Rori, and Lee just said, I got it. Like, there was no screens and none of that. It was just ISO, I got it.
Yep.
Even in the LSU game, Flaw Jadam just said, I got it. Like, they wasn't running no sets or nothing out there.
My bad for the noise.
So that's why when they gotta start playing like actual teams, that's when you're gonna see who really. Benny said, Prince, my last question. How would you fix the Pelicans? Send them to Guantanamo Bay.
Hell no.
The Pelicans will not. The New Orleans Pelicans will not be good. The New Orleans Saints as well. No New Orleans team will be good until Mickey Loomis and Benson and Miss Benson move out the way. They in the way. They really in the way. They don't have the right people in place to build those teams like they should be built. Because if the Pelicans had a good GM and not Mickey Loomis trying to run the team, Zion wouldn't even be on the Pelicans. They would have been got a haul for Zion and rebuilt that team. They trying to do patchwork around Zion. No, man, you gotta move on. Let that go. He's a good player, but B Will, you ever know like that good player that created too much of a stain on a team where they'll never get over that stain until that player moves on? No matter how good that player is, it's just got a stain about it. And that'll be the Pelicans as long as Zion is on that team. You won't get a real rebuild until you get rid of Zion. What you think about B Will? What you think about Gonzalez this year? I mean, not Gonzalez. What's her name? Vasquez for Oklahoma.
Oh, Chavez.
I don't know why I keep saying Vasquez. Chavez for Oklahoma. What you think about her?
She had a pretty good freshman year. She had a good freshman year.
She had a good
I think
freshman
it was
year.
solid. Yeah, she was solid. You know, I mean, she
You
wasn't.
think she lived up to the number one pick?
In that big NIL deal. I mean, so for me, I would say probably, but like, who you gonna compare it to? Like for me, Jazzy Davidson had a better year, right?
Yeah,
More solid, both sides of the court. Had a better year, but Chavez, she did what I thought she did. What they brought her there to do. She ain't no. To me, she was never a transformative player like that. She ain't no, physical specimen like, with skills, with like Juju Watson. I mean Watkins. I said Watson. Like Juju. Like she ain't no Juju, right? But I think she brought Oklahoma what they thought she was going to bring to the table. She's got a lot of room to grow. So I wasn't disappointed in her at all, especially for where she went. Look, she went comatose on us in that overtime win. She went unconscious. Did you see that game?
Which game?
Oklahoma versus South Carolina.
No, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that game. Maddie Book, 40 plus.
Well, South Carolina allowed the game to be too close. Oklahoma ain't had no business. We had no business allowing Oklahoma to play us that tough, but we get everybody's best. So you know what can you say? But shoot, they messed around, let it go into overtime, and freaking Aaliyah Chavez went ballistic. Couldn't miss from 3. I'm talking about couldn't miss. It was nuts. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And it wasn't just wide open. She was hand in the face threes. What? Nothing but nets.
I mean,
but for real, like the freshmen this year that balled out was Jazzy, Galvin at Vanderbilt, Uche from Syracuse, and Leah Chavez. They all had solid years. Again, remember they freshmen, so I don't care how high they were. Ain't no Jujus in that class. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Juju Watkins in that class.
What class is that? That 28? No, that's 29.
29.
You don't like what you call him from USC?
Jazzy Davidson? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jazzy, that's what she had. To me, she was the freshman of the year. Yeah, she had a solid year.
I think she's gonna be the number 1 pick in that draft class.
She might be because she does have some of those intangibles like her length and her athleticism. Again, she was one of those. Like for me, she was the reason why I say she was the freshman of the year because she did on both ends of the court, offense and defense, and started out that way. You know what I'm saying? She started out that way, playing both sides of the ball, and having an impact. Southern Cal gonna be scary next year, and don't mess around and let. I don't know if they can win a championship next year, but don't mess around and let Juju stay for that extra year. Oh, they're gonna be scary because that freshman class they got coming in. Only reason I say I don't know about a championship because they're gonna be freshmen. A big part of what's going, a big part of their core players are gonna be freshmen next year. But they will have Ju, they will have Jazzy, they will have Jazzy has a year under her belt, and they will have Kennedy. So they mess around and they got a solid big. They get and the girl from Brazil. What's her name? Shania something. Something like Jones or something.
From Brazil?
Yeah, I think she's from Brazil. Or some South American country.
Man, USC ain't winning nothing all next year, man.
I don't know. They had a solid for not having Jew available. They had a solid year.
I can't see her winning a championship.
Juju?
No, Gottdweeb, like Brasby said. I can't see Gottdweeb winning a championship.
Why not?
She just ain't meant. It ain't meant for her, man. It ain't meant for her, man.
We gonna see because these next couple years, with the class, with the players that she's gonna have, she's gonna find herself like what's her name, Corey Close. Corey Close. You said LSU was championship or bust. Corey Close and UCLA, they championship or bust.
Oh, both of them. Look, LSU and UCLA is in the same category to me. That's why you think I said today, B. Will? Nothing, and you know me, I'm hometown. I'm gonna support hometown. Like nothing LSU did today impresses me. Man, the championship a buzz. UCLA and LSU is in the same boat.
I would say UCLA.
UCLA got more pressure because Florida J did win her freshman season.
Yeah.
But UCLA is number 1 and LSU is number 2.
Yeah, it's
and don't get it confused now, B. Will. Texas is number 3.
Yeah. I gotta make some noise. Who your final 4?
My final 4, UCLA, South Carolina, UConn, and it was Ole Miss. But
Not
I'm
so
gonna go with. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up. I gotta pull up the bracket.
We gotta be Texas.
So I got final 4. I'm gonna go. Oh no, LSU and UCLA in the same final same bracket.
It can't be both.
They both in the South. So final 4, I'm gonna go LSU. Final 4, I'm gonna go LSU. I think LSU beats UCLA this year. Okay. I'm gonna go LSU. USC got an easy bracket, honestly. USC actually got an easy bracket. On their side, but I'm gonna go because USC and UConn in the same bracket. So I'm gonna go LSU, UConn, South Carolina,
in Texas, not Texas,
and Texas over TCU in the Elite 8.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of who I had from the beginning.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have South Carolina over Duke. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong bracket, man. I'm looking at the wrong bracket. Hold on, man. Where the right bracket at, man? Hold on, man. What's going on? Hold on, man. I'm that's the 2025 bracket. Hold on, women's 2026 March Madness. Okay. Yeah, I got UConn, South Carolina, South Carolina, LSU, and Texas.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if UCLA. I don't know if LSU beats UCLA.
You don't think so?
No, I got UCLA.
Cause UCLA, who they play next?
They about to play now, right?
UCLA? No,
I think
UCLA
so.
played yesterday.
Oh, did they? So they play tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they played Minnesota. Yeah, cause they beat Oklahoma State, so I think they play. I think they play Minnesota tomorrow. I think. No, they play Oklahoma State tomorrow. Cause they played California Baptist yesterday.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. You know, they had a good run, but they ain't got no size.
Minnesota moved on to the Sweet 16 already, so they play. Yeah, because they Minnesota will play. They'll play the winner of the UCLA Oklahoma State game, and Duke plays LSU. Texas will play Kentucky. Alabama. Alabama will play Louisville, and the winner of that game will play Michigan. Yeah, LSU playing Duke next. Yeah, I was BJ, I don't know if you heard it. I was looking at the wrong schedule. Hey, but be Will, I'm about to go get something to eat before the night game, man, because I want to do the Olivia Miles TCU game. And this game pretty much over with, man. That game pretty much ended. So, man, I'm gonna see y'all in like 45 minutes at 8 o'clock for the we'll catch the second half of Michigan State, Oklahoma, and get ready for TCU versus Washington, man. So appreciate all the members, appreciate all the likes. Make sure you hype this video up after it ends. I'm gonna see y'all in about 45 minutes, man. Y'all stay locked in, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, B Will.
For sure, appreciate you having me.
All right, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be smooth.
They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most.
Yo, iamzomedia, one of them ones, breaking down the women's game from 3, 2, 1. It's Prince, baby. Y'all been acting dense lately. Running laps around y'all like Coach Neal's baby. I'm Kim's plans, putting a program on a pedestal. Y'all ain't even at the tippy top of the reticle. Y'all ain't on the radar. I am the sword onto the Rangers, the internet savior, greater than the greatest. What the weaklings whine and hate it. I go hard in the paint, not even Candace can fade this. Pay attention to the channel, not the analyst cameras. Turn the cameras to me, cause they just can't handle it. It's free information. The same info could change your life and lead you to salvation. All I ask is that you tell the world about me, not the Masons. Who else you know do it like this on a daily basis?
They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most. They be saying I do the most.